John Schuler with J&H Home Inspections. We're doing a pre-closing on new construction here in Conway, South Carolina. Coming up to the front door here, I noticed that some paint needs to be touched up. Here around the door, and you notice there's overspray on the door, and the doors are not painted at all. Okay. We have some minor cracking in the driveway and in the walkways, and what I always suggest is to put a good quality caulk in there so the water doesn't wash out underneath the concrete pad, which brings the dirt up. Coming around the left side of the house here. We'll note there's a drain for the air conditioner there. That is from the evaporator coil. And the one you see above the window here, that's for your pan in the attic. If you get water out of that, you got a problem, shut the system down. You got a hose bib here. This corner here has a missing piece of tile. Come to the back side, I looked at the roof. Roof all looks good, with the exception of the plumbing vents. They need to be sealed up a little better. Here you got overspray on the door again. You'll notice that the door angles are separated, and the door itself, the door jamb is loose all the way around. Check your outlets on the outside, they're all good. Your Easy Breeze windows seem to be good. Up here you'll note that we're missing some paint. Not sure how that happened, but they made a repair there or something and it didn't get painted. Don't like these temporary stairs there. They're dangerous, as you know. I go to the back here and look down over the back. This really poses a problem. You got a lot of water runoff, which is carrying away the soil down to the Waccamaw River here. I'm not sure what your plans are for this or if it's part of your build, but really it does need attention. It needs to be taken care of. I'm really surprised the county didn't bring something on it before they issued a CO. Coming over here, you got downspouts that are dumping right in next to the foundation. They really got to have extensions on them to get that water away from the foundation. Here's a cap where the gas line goes into the fireplace on your I call it a Florida room. It's really not a Florida room. So that's not even hooked up. Air conditioner, non-functional. I have no idea why it's not working. But you can turn it up for heating and turn it down for cooling, and it doesn't work. Now the heating breaker is off in the garage. I can see that because you don't need the heating, but I don't understand why the air conditioning is not working. There's your controller for your Rainbird sprinklers. We don't test the sprinklers, we just mark whether they're present or not. This is the vent from your stove hood. This is your hot water heater behind this panel. And you'll see in my pictures where, unfortunately, the model and the serial number is on the side of the unit. So when you use one of these enclosures, you're supposed to mark it on the door, which the installer did not. Here again, you got a problem with the downspout going right next to the foundation. This is your supply of propane here, propane tank. These wires hanging out here are for your internet and cable TV. Here's your main meter. And of course, next to that is a panel that has your main breaker in, and there's two other breakers in there. One controls the garage, the other one controls your pump out here. The one for the pump is off. I have no reason, do not have a reason why they've done that. I did do the outside of your garage, couldn't gain access, couldn't find a door opener to get in. So the interior we did not inspect. Okay, we're coming around here and we'll finish up in the garage before we go to the interior. Those steps, even though it's only 3 steps, based on the pitch and the risers, I'd recommend that you install a handrail there. Electrical box looks good. Garage doors work okay. So we're all good here. That concludes this video, and we'll do a second video for the interior. John Schuler, J&H Home Inspections.